friends, it is 1:30 p.m. on a Thursday, and I have just not had a very good morning. I've not showed up this morning, and I'm feeling very overwhelmed and honestly pretty sad. I just dropped my dad off at the airport yesterday. He visited for a week, and it was a really lovely visit. However, it's always terrible when you have a house full of laughter and people and just goodness, and then when whoever is visiting leaves, your house feels so empty, coupled with a week of being fully present with your guests, but also in doing so neglecting work or your regular routine. It's a bad combination, the loneliness and then the overwhelm of being behind. It's paralyzing, honestly, and it's what's gotten to me today. And I'm sure that you guys can relate, but usually Mondays are the days to pick yourself out of this state, or perhaps Sundays, or even just the next day. However, I don't want to wait until tomorrow, and I definitely don't want to wait until Monday, because if I wait until tomorrow, I won't have a video for you guys tomorrow. I need to film this today, and I do know that filming a video will help me to feel so much better if I'm able to get this done and edited and shared with you all. I'll feel so much better, and also I just want to do the things. I'm tired of falling continually behind. That's been a trend for me this year, just falling behind on things and then feeling like I'm constantly trying to get caught up. I just would like to get my life together in one afternoon. Thank you very much. And so I'm going to try. I'm going to be realistic and not try and do all of the things, but the important bit is that I'm not going to do nothing. I have had my woeful morning, and we are already very far into the day, but that's okay. Something is always better than nothing, right? We're gonna take it one thing at a time and see how far we get. So friends, if you have not already, go ahead and make yourselves a heartwarming cup of tea. Grab your coziest of comfy blankets, or sweaters, or hoodies. This is a good look, right? I think so. Let's get to it. Let's get our lives together.
Yeah.
Hello again. The house is cleaned and it feels so good always for me. Cleaning up my space around me feels like decongesting myself, and it's so refreshing and energizing. And also personally, cleaning the house and organizing my space is much more approachable than tackling any mountain of to-dos. However, once I start cleaning and acting like a person who has their life together and is very organized and motivated, I start to feel like a person who has their life together and is very motivated and organized. And generally, that carries into the work that I do afterwards, which is exactly what I'm experiencing right now. I have decided to wait to organize my computer and do something that I am, for some reason, very intimidated by doing, and that is to make a reel advertising my Patreon, or rather the March postcard and sticker of my cinnamon and clove Patreon tier. It's silly, but I have a really hard time promoting this side of my business. I am far from embarrassed by my Patreon. In fact, I'm really proud of the work I put into Patreon every single month. I feel so good about what I offer on my Patreon. There's just something about sharing something that costs money for other people that makes me so uncomfortable. Patreon is a subscription-based platform, and so in promoting it and sharing it, it feels like asking people for money, which, even though I do offer physical products and rewards through Patreon, it's still just uncomfortable for me for some reason. I think you guys probably understand. I have an incredible amount of support on Patreon, for which I'm extremely grateful for many reasons, but also because YouTube is not a reliable source of income. I'm not sure at what point you can consistently make a significant or a livable amount of money from YouTube, but I am not yet at that point. So currently, I'm pulling up my analytics because I want to be completely open and transparent with you guys. I currently have 59,505 subscribers, and let's see, it fluctuates so much. In January, I was paid $620. February, last month, I made $483. And then so far this month, I've made about $800. So, incredible. Absolutely amazing. But, sadly, not enough for me to live off of. Like, this does not cover my half of the mortgage or the bills or groceries or gas. Like, it's just not enough. I am so grateful to be able to make money doing what I love and to be able to share my life with you guys and to have a community around the world that is interested in what I do and it is so supportive of my art. So this is rambly, I am uncomfortable, but this month, the month of March, I made a postcard of which I'm very, very proud. This month's postcard is a mermaid in her library and I love it so much. This is the postcard. It makes me so happy. This is the postcard illustration that I was working on my last video. I spent a total of 17 hours designing it, which is far too much, but I just enjoyed it so much. And I really enjoy tiny details. So there are lots of tiny details. I am just so happy with how it turned out. It makes me so happy and I want more people to have it. And I want to share it, so I'm going to. Also, and perhaps even better, this month's sticker is a sunflower and it says, "There is power in kindness." And let's get it back in focus. Yeah, as you might have guessed, it's for Ukraine, and the sticker proceeds from my Patreon for the month of March are going towards aiding Ukraine. Right now, with patrons who are currently signed up for my cinnamon and clove tier, that means that over $800 are going to be donated towards helping Ukraine, and I would love to be able to provide more help. So this reel will also be about this sticker. both of these are available on my Cinnamon and Clove Patreon tier. You just sign up specifically to that tier and you'll be added to my mailing list, and you don't have to do anything else other than sign up, and I will mail you both these as long as you sign up before April. And if you don't want to commit to $15 a month, it's totally okay to just sign up and then cancel before the 1st of April. Then you'll only pay $15 for both of these and you won't be charged again. And I just want to say thank you so very much to each and every single one of my patrons, and thank you if you decide to join my Patreon after watching this video or in the future, or if you've supported me in the past and aren't any longer. Just any amount, thank you. It's incredible. Because of you, this is my life, and it's a dream. Every video, I'm just gonna thank you guys. You may or may not know that I love collecting specimens. Here's my little collection. And I think it would be cool to use some of my seashells in this reel. All finished. It was so much fun, and in no way did it feel cheesy or gimmicky or anything of the sort. I actually thoroughly enjoyed filming my art and getting to see it through my camera lens. I mean, I love seeing my world through the camera lens, so why not my art? I'm so glad I did it. I'm looking forward to editing it and to sharing it with you guys, so thank you again so very much for caring and giving me a reason to create, giving me a purpose, really. Cheers to that, friends. This is water, but I am feeling drained. I'm quickly getting a headache and I need a tea break. The very next to do on our to-do list is to make a steaming cup of caffeinated tea. Lightly caffeinated, probably a green chai. Yeah, that sounds good. And then this is a really fun one. So it's Thursday, and Thursday nights are Landon and my date night. We've been doing this for almost a year now, where without exception, we have a night, the two of us together, no matter what, every Thursday night. We go out for dinner and we take it very seriously. We get dressed up and we do something fun, and we're fully present with each other. No phones or anything like that. It is our time once a week to look forward to. And it seems obvious to do something like this, but it really took us until about a year ago. And normally, if I was experiencing a day like today where I had so many things to do and was feeling very overwhelmed, I would work all the way through the night, even through dinner. I would eat dinner while working, and Landon and I would hardly talk. And he also has his projects and his side passions that he works just as hard on. And so our relationship was kind of taking the back burner. And so we both realized this about a year ago and decided to prioritize at least one night a week. One night! And it's been incredible. It's been so good for our relationship. This is a very long-winded, roundabout way of saying that tonight is our date night, and each date night we also exchange letters, which was Landon's idea. Each week, one of us will write the other person a letter. Last week, Landon wrote me a letter, so it's my turn to write him a letter. So, I need to go ahead and make myself a steaming cup of tea and sit down and write Landon a letter. I've gotten a lot done, and I am prioritizing Landon's and my relationship. We're going to enjoy our date night together, and then both of us are going to check off a few more to-dos afterwards and feel great and ready for Friday and the weekend. So, tea first, letter writing, picnicking and sunsetting, followed by organizing, a bit more work, and then sweet dreams and a restful night. I should change my camera angle, but I'm not going to. I just opened this old notebook to take out a piece of paper to write Landon's letter, and I happened to flip to a YouTube monetization page from almost exactly 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I became monetized on YouTube and had 2,290 subscribers. And I was trying really hard to get to 3,000 and was writing out how I hoped to get there by posting 2 videos, getting a shout out from someone with many followers that matches my audience, share something positive that goes viral somehow. Yeah, seeing little things like these makes me extra appreciative of and grateful for the growth that I've experienced and the dream that has come true that is this YouTube channel. So, that feels good. Ooh, yay. And thank you again for making this dream come true. Okay, on to writing a letter.
It's like very much yes.
Hello. It is now 9 p.m. Landon and I had a really lovely date night, even though there was practically no sunset. It was nice to sit outside and to talk and laugh and eat crappy frozen pizza. We had a great time, and I came home and that headache I talked of earlier is still, it was bothering me, so I decided to do some stretches, drink some water, and make a fresh cup of calming chamomile tea. Amazing, so good. Then I went ahead and put on a Ruby Granger video. I love Ruby Granger. I have watched her videos for 6 years, I think. I just find her videos so very cozy and comforting and inspiring. So I decided to rest with one of her videos, and I am so proud of myself for picking myself up in the afternoon and filming this even though I didn't feel like it. I have no idea what this video will be like, but my intention with it is primarily comfort. I hope that you feel comforted by this video. I also hope that it inspires you to do what you can, even if it's a tiny little bit. Do what you can towards feeling good, perhaps living your best life. I don't know. Just checking off a few to-dos. Doesn't have to be a ton, but at least a few. And then also, I hope that this video makes you feel more like a friend, or makes me feel more like a friend. And we're all just doing the best we can together. So yeah, comfort, inspiration, and friendship. That is what I hope to achieve with this video. And to conclude, it is okay to be ambitious. It's also more than okay to have a dud of a morning or a dud of a day in which you do nothing and you feel all of your emotions, the good and the bad, and just exist. That is more than okay. Also, productivity, or getting your life together, does not have to look like checking off an insane amount of to-dos. It can quite literally be a single afternoon of 1 to 5 significant to-dos, or perhaps insignificant to-dos. 1 to 5 little things that you accomplish, just get done, that help and that feel good. It felt so good to straighten up the house, to film that reel, to have quality time with Landon, to organize my footage in my computer, and then rest. That was more than enough. Here's to just doing the best we can, little by little, step by step. Something is better